Hello, we are going to do math lesson 96, and in this lesson we are going to learn how to find the average of numbers. So for say for example, I had 3 plates of cookies. On one plate I had 8 cookies, on another plate I had 10 cookies, and another plate I had 6 cookies. To find the average, we would find out what it would be, the number of plates would be, number of cookies per plates would be if I put the same number on each plate. So let's look at this and try to solve it together. So cookies per plate, I've got 8, 10, and 6. The first thing I need to do to find the average is to add up the total number of cookies I have. So I'm going to add 8, 10, and 6 all together and get my sum. 8 plus 0 is 0, plus 6 is 14. Put down the 4, carry my 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. I have a total of 24 cookies. Now, if I want to find the average per plate, I have to divide by how many plates I have. I have 1, 2, 3 plates. So I'm going to take 24 divided by 3. 2 divided by 3 can't do it, but I can do 24 divided by 3. We know that 8 times 3 is 24. There's nothing more to bring down. There's no remainder. So my answer is 8 cookies per plate is the average. So if I took my 24 cookies and I evenly split them up per plate, I would have 8 per plate. Or the average number of cookies is 8. That's how we solve it. Let's try another average. What if we wanted to average the number of students per class in the kinder, first, second, and third grade classes at Coram Deo? Well, there's 8 students in kindergarten, 12 students in first and second grade, and 7 students in third grade. So to find the average, we first need to add up the total number of students in those classes. So we're going to add 8 plus 12 plus 7. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 7 is 17, and then 1 plus 1 is 2. So I have 27. What are they? What's my label? Students. I have 27 students in those 3 classes. But if I want to find the average number of students per class, I would take 27 and divide it by the number of classes. And in this case, it's 1, 2, 3 classes. So 27 divided by 3. 3, we know, goes into 27 9 times because 9 times 3 is 27. I subtract, there's nothing to bring down, no remainder. So 9 students is the average. If instead of dividing the kinder, first and second, and third graders up by grade level, I just evenly split them up between the classes, there would be 9 per class. That's our average. Now, if we added on the total in the 4th and 5th class and the 6th, 7th, and 8th class, then I would add, you want to do that? Let's just do that. So in the 4th and 5th class, there's also 10 students. And then in the 6th, 7th, and 8th class, there is 8 students. So if we added the 10 and the 8 plus 2 are 27 over here. 7 plus 0 is 7, plus 8 is 15. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 1 more is 4. So I've got a total of 45 students in our school this year. And then I need to divide by the total number of classes. We've got a kindergarten class, a first, second class, a third class, a 4th, 5th class, and a 6th, 7th, and 8th. So that's 5 classes. So I would take 45 divided by 5. What still comes out to end up being 9 students per class. So our average student per class ratio this year is 9 students per class, which is wonderful to have such small class sizes. Okay, let's do one last average, and then I'm gonna let you do it on your own. And actually this one I'm gonna have you try to average these test scores right here. We're gonna say that your test scores, your math test scores were an 85, an 85, and 100. And if I wanted to know your average test score was, what is it? So go ahead and pause the video, work it, and then come back and see if we got the same thing. So to find the average, I'm first going to add the 3 test scores, 85 plus 85 plus 100. 5 plus 5 is 10. 1 plus 8 is 9, plus 8 is 17. Plus 1 more is 270. And if I take that divided by the number of tests, 1, 2, 3. So, can you see that very well? Let's, we'll do it here. 270 divided by 3. 2 divided by 3 can't do it. But I can do 27 divided by 3, which is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. Subtract. There's another 0 to bring down. 0 divided by 3 is 0. And then I multiply. 0 times 3 is 0. Subtract. Get a 0. Nothing to bring down. No remainder. So the average test score was a 90. If you got 90, that's correct. And you'll get to do some averaging on your math lesson 96 today. Have fun with that.